A live look at the southernmost point tonight. The Keys feeling Ian's impact all day long. It's hard to see, but that is the buoy there, and the waves are just completely covering them here at 11:14 this evening. So it's those outer bands that are affecting Key West right now.
Yeah, Jackie, you remember Steve and our hurricane specialist, John Morales, talking about the impact and how bad it was going to get until about midnight. Well, we're still close to midnight, and you can see that the conditions there are really bad, covering the buoy. And this is how the Poplar spot looked earlier today, and you could take a look at the waves hitting the buoy once again there in Key West. Still, you can see people there taking pictures in the very risky conditions. So anyway, we're going to take you live there right now.
NBC6 reporter Jamie Guirola joins us from Key West with how things are looking. Are people out on the roads at all, Jamie?
Yeah, believe it or not, there are people out here. Hopefully we are getting through the worst of the worst right now. The power just went out on this street. This is hopefully the final hour of these deteriorating conditions here in the Keys. This street here is completely flooded. The water comes about 6 inches high right over the curb. It is a residential street. There are actually people trying to drive their vehicles down this street, ride their bikes down the street. People are walking down the street. Not very safe for them to be doing at this point. This palm tree is just kind of just swaying left and right very hard. A very dangerous night right now as tropical storm, or rather Hurricane Ian, continues to bear down along the coastline. Late into Tuesday evening, tropical storm strength winds from Hurricane Ian battered the Keys with gusts kicking up 72 miles per hour. The storm flooding residential streets, knocking out power, wind howling for hours, and palm trees took a beating. Hurricane Ian frisked the Florida Keys as it inched toward the Gulf. This man has lived in the Keys 23 years. Ian is his 12th hurricane.
Yeah, there's a stop sign down over by my house. Nothing major. There's a lot of branches and stuff down. Actually, I found a bunch of money on one of those bars that has money on the wall and it blew it all in the middle of the street. So I got like $8 on me. So I'm doing good.
On world-famous Duval Street, businesses, shops, even bars and restaurants closed.
We missed it. I mean, Irma was nasty, Wilma was nasty, but this was not much.
Severe rain squalls with damaging winds created dangerous driving conditions, with trees down blocking some roads.
Just stay safe and avoid the rain. There's nowhere else for me to go right now until I've only been here 2 weeks. And there's nowhere for me to go, so here's the only place.
Monroe County opened a shelter at Key West High School.
I've never had to deal with flooding before, so this is all new for me.
Where would you guys be if you didn't have this to protect you from flooding and the bad weather?
Out there.
Out there, hiding under something.
Before the storm, residents and tourists visited the southernmost tip, the perfect photo op when waves splashed 12 feet high.
It's great. I've lived here 17 years, and I've never had my picture taken with the buoy.
Really?
So today I was like, let's do it.
But as the weather begins to calm down overnight, emergency management says they're already planning ahead for potential storm surge and tornado threats.
We will also potentially get 1 to 3 foot of storm surge as well. So a lot of people who live around here, though, know the precautions of what to take for the storm surge.
All right, so I don't know how much you can see behind me, but it almost looks like a river down this street. And this is what people are going to have to deal with tomorrow and in the days to come, picking up all of this trash. You can see all of this trash and debris that's accumulating now because of the wind that is blowing around all over the area. And of course, as you heard, emergency management says that they're going to be dealing with storm surge in the coming days. Reporting live tonight in Key West, Jamie Guirola, NBC6 News.